Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Mike Brenner coming to you with the Brenner Blast and the Brenner Breakdown for Sunday, April 29th. Another month almost gone. My God, where does this time go? I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I hope you're enjoying family time. I hope you're betting responsibly, taking the wins and the losses, all in the same manner, okay? You can't get too high. You can't get too low. Perfect example yesterday, video picks, tough hit on me. I'm not kidding you. Tampa Bay, they look tired and rusty. Boston pounded them in hockey. It was just one of those days. But in the private paid picks, sharp as attack. Went 2-0 yesterday. All right, we had two very solid picks. We had Boston in the first quarter -1.5 in the NBA, and also we had Golden State in the third quarter and -2.5. Both of those cashed with ease, with comfort, by at least 5 points or more. That's getting it done. We cashed that ticket into the private paid clients. Great. Well, yesterday, guys, I told you. You just trust the process. Let's keep it going. All right, Boston moves on in the NBA. Golden State plays around with New Orleans. They smothered them. Steph Curry's getting ready to come back. Las Vegas got their first playoff loss last night, a squeak or two. All right, only lost by 1 goal to San Jose. So Las Vegas is definitely for real. I don't think they ever run out of energy, baby. And they knew it was a marathon and not a sprint. And that team is damn sure resilient, just like this Brenner team. All right, guys, we've got some action today in hockey. We got action today in baseball. We got action today in NBA basketball. Woo! Lot to talk about, lot to go over, so let's go get into it. But first and foremost, big shout out to everybody, all the support out there on the YouTube, literally on Twitter, everything. Guys, thank you. Can't do it without you. Good and bad. The bad comments, hey, my dad always said, any attention's better than no attention, bad or good. So, hey, we're stirring it up. We're doing something right, and at the end of this thing, we're going to come out on top. We do it on a yearly basis. It's been one of the more struggling years for me, but I just feel it. I don't give up, and I'm not just saying it. Bottom line, when you get into that zone, and it's picking up, it's happening, and it's certainly happening with the paid picks. So we got daily picks, weekly picks, and the rest of the playoff pick package available. Hit me up, MikeBrennerSports@gmail.com. All right, let's get into it. Let's start out with some NHL hockey. Pittsburgh is at Washington, game 2 here. All right, Washington gave that one away. They gave it away, by God. Pittsburgh scored 3 unanswered goals in 4.5 minutes in the third period last time out to take game 1 in Washington. All right, I don't know, man. Washington, they're that team. 4 out of 7 playoff games thus far, they've given away 2-goal leads in games. So they're just doing what they do best. They're doing what they normally do in playoffs, and that's take a shit. If it ain't first round, it's second round, and they're gone. In the other competition today going in NHL, you got Nashville looking to get to some revenge. Somebody going to pay for that shit, by God, against Winnipeg. Check this out. They had 48 shots on goal against Winnipeg. They dominated them in every category, every stat, except the one that's most important, the win and loss. They lost 4-1. How? I'll never know. Again, 48 shots. Winnipeg, 25-19 on the road. They're 9-1 in their last 10. So this team certainly is no fluke. They're ready for the playoffs. But somebody going to pay for that shit. We're taking it. Pull that trigger, baby, with Nashville Predators. That's who we're riding in hockey today. It's a little bit big on a money line for me. It's -165, 168, somewhere in there. But I'm taking it. I like it. I think they know they got to get this win. They cannot go back to Winnipeg down 0-2. So we're going to take a risk on this one, but by God, I like it. Nashville, -165 to 168 in that area. NHL hockey on the money line. All right, guys, let's talk about it. Let's talk about some baseball. You got Milwaukee playing at the Cubs. Cubs starting to come alive with their bats. I'm not kidding you. They're going for a 4-game sweep against Milwaukee. They've outscored them 27-9 in the first 3 games. Their pitching the last 5 games has been just outstanding, under a 2.0 ERA for that staff. Last 5 games, Milwaukee's sending Zach Davies on the mound. No slouch here. 2-2 with a 4.45 ERA, but he's won his last 2 games and looked very good. Went deep, had 8 strikeouts last time out. Cubs are sending Chatwood to toe the rubber, baby. He looked sharp his last time out, and I'm telling you, I think this team could get that sweep, but I'm going to stay off it. Cubs favored at home, minus 146, going for a 4-game sweep at home. And you got the Yankees tonight playing at L.A. CC Sabathia. By God, CC, you just keep bringing it. He's going up against Tyler Skaggs. Yankees team's picking up some steam. 62-17 this week. That's how they've outscored their opponents. They haven't lost a game in over a week. All right, the Yankees 17-9. Aaron Judge, everybody just pitching in. Looks like that might have been a good managerial move. Who knows? It's too early to call. But that team is bringing it early and often. LA starting to come back down to reality. I don't know. LA's favored here, minus 110. Yankees, that could be a nice call on the road. You'd probably get that at even money. All right, and then you got Tampa Bay at Boston. You got Andresi up against Boston's Porcello. What a huge line. Minus 245. Tampa Bay guys, 9-1 in their last 10. They're coming to life. Boston back down to reality. 5-5 their last 10. After that, like 16-3, or 16-2, something like that. They had a hell of a good start. No call in that. Boston, Porcello on the mound, minus 245. Then one baseball game we do have a pick in. Oakland is at the defending champion Houston Astros. Trevor Cahill going up against Garrett Cole. And I'm telling you right now, Houston, they bounced back strong yesterday. They pounded Oakland. And that pitching staff is real. McCullers, he had one hell of a game. Plus, he got that run support, 11-0, I believe that victory was. But that team, Altuve, 4 for 5 yesterday. This guy's just Mr. Baseball. Pete Rose, I know they called him Mr. Baseball, but I know he was a great hitter, but Altuve, I don't know that there's anybody like him. He's automatic. He's a machine. And you got shortstop Correa. He's 18 for 43 in his 12-game hitting streak. Garrett Cole looking for redemption. Also, is somebody going to pay for that shit game? Garrett Cole coming off his first loss, and he tossed a gem, but still got the loss, had no run support. It's coming together today. Pull that trigger, baby, with the Houston Astros on the full game run line, minus 105. That's right. They're going to separate themselves today. I like Houston Astros. Full game, run line, minus 105. Garrett Cole on the mound. All right, guys, time to talk about it. It's basketball time. 2 games in particular. Indiana at Cleveland. I own it all year for my mistakes with picking Cleveland, guys. I'm not kidding you. I put it out there. It's no excuse. It's just LeBron, as talented as he is, sometimes he can single-handedly, take that team to victory. But, again, my mistakes, and I'm not making excuses, but you learn from them. You move on. This one's just pounded me in the head too many times. But Indiana, can they repeat what they did? They shot 57% from the field. They got a great coach. I'm saying Nate McMillan has quietly built that team after they let go of Frank Vogel a couple years ago. Victor Oladipo, he's a leader. He's a stud. All right, you got guys pitching in all over the place. Indiana, that could be a dangerous team. Cleveland, this team's going to be dismantled, and it should be. Tristan Thompson, wasted money. Kardashian curse. J.R. Smith, what a joke. He had one good series or 2 good series in the playoffs and got that huge contract, which is a joke because he's never, ever came close to repeating it. George Hill, always injured. That's a joke. All right, LeBron James, he's like, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I am so out of here. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, LBJ. Get out of town. Him and Dan Gilbert, they don't like each other. I'm not kidding. Would not be surprised. What an ultimate slap for LBJ to leave Dan Gilbert with a Game 7 at-home loss, walking away saying, see ya. You never know, guys. I'm off of that one. Cleveland favored minus 5.5. I got one that we like, and I like it in one certain spot because Utah is for real. All right, Houston, here we go. Taking on Utah at home. Houston, it's time to sharpen all the tools in their shed for all of their equipment. I'm not kidding you guys. They are loaded for bear when it comes shooting threats. All right, then you got Utah. Donovan Mitchell, this kid just keeps playing. That is NBA action written all over it, and he's definitely going to be probably the rookie of the year. If not first, he'll be second to Ben Simmons from Philly. Chris Paul's going to be up for a challenge tonight. Even though Ricky Rubio's out, Ricky Rubio hasn't been this huge factor that he was early on in their first series. But I'm telling you, Ricky Rubio, that loss will be felt. But they're going to bring it. Hell of a lot of points, 11 or 11.5. But I like one call. I think the third quarter is sharp as a tack. All right, the only call I I got in this. Houston, that's right, baby. Pulling that trigger, baby, on the Rockets. Third quarter's -4 right now. I like it. I'm taking it. I think they come out of that tunnel at halftime and they realize, hey, this Utah team, they don't quit. We better bring it, and they're going to be focused. I like it. Third quarter. All right, guys, got to get out of here. Long day, kind of a long video. I'm going to recap what we're picking. We got Houston all over it today. In hockey, taking Nashville, full game on the money line. It's -165 or 168. Baseball, we're pulling that trigger, baby, with Houston on the full game run line -105. And in the NBA, we're riding them Houston Rockets in the third quarter -4. 3 solid picks. We can bounce back on the video picks. And also keeping up the momentum on the private pay picks. Swept that board hard with 2 good picks yesterday. I got 2 more today. Hit me up. MikeBrennerSports@gmail.com. The most affordable. And guys, I'm telling you right now, I shouldn't get paid unless we win. So let's talk about it. Let's get together. Hit me up. MikeBrennerSports@gmail.com. Baseball's getting ready to be the predominant sport. And I'm going to show you some first halves in the next week or 2 that are going to really be sharp, all based on pitching. All right. Bet responsible. Beat your bookie and build that bag with Brenner. Let's have a great Saturday. It's family time. It's the weekend, and let's get some momentum to just pour right into next week, as we did it yesterday on the private picks. Let's do it today all over the place and sweep the board. Don't forget that Brenner Blast and the Brenner Breakdown is coming to you, baby. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy your family.